If you live in Outagamie County, reports of people getting threatened by other people who may have a gun. Aisha's at the First Alert Safety Desk.
Well, Tammy, there's some things we need to clear up right away this morning. Just hearing this from the Outagamie County Sheriff's Office, it says it's aware of several social media posts about these possible threats. In fact, there's increased patrols in the area just as a precaution. The posts indicate women who are driving or in a vehicle have been approached by people in a pickup truck who then threaten the women with a gun. Officials have not said how many women are involved in this, but again, these are social media posts that have been going around talking about this. The Outagamie County Sheriff's Office wants you to know this morning, this is important, it has not received any credible reports of these incidents. They also have not been contacted by any possible victims. The Sheriff's Office does not believe these incidents are credible, saying no one has reported this to authorities, but again, they do have increased patrols in Outagamie County just as a precaution. Hortonville police also want you to know this morning people reached out to them with these concerns. They say these reports did not happen in Hortonville, but rather in the town of Ellington nearby. But again, no credible reports from what we're hearing this morning. The Sheriff's Office says if you have seen anything suspicious or know anything, please report it to officials right away. I'll follow this and bring you a First Alert update if there is one from officials, guys.